Okay, I've sent the stream and posted it everywhere that I'm gonna post it right now. So sorry about that awkward delay, but I was having some crazy technical difficulties, but I got everything fixed. I have a ring light now. That was not why it messed up, but it was a total nightmare. But I finally got everything lined out. Now the last thing I have to do is get chat on this side of my screen over here so I can actually see what's happening. Pop out chat. Okay. Cool. And I'm like, at this point, I've been doing the stream a lot. I'm like not worried about everyone joining in, but I'm gonna go ahead and explain the challenge for the VOD, or explain where we're at. Basically, we have a lot going on here. So I have the major arcanas right now. Really, none of them matter except the Hierophant making me pay the tithe to the Pokemon Center. The Hangman is nullified by the Empress. The Wheel of Fortune's effect didn't do anything. And then the Devil in the fourth slot, because a card earlier made there be 4 slots instead of 3. So the Devil was really complicated and basically made my team set in stone. Like, these are the 6 Pokemon I'm stuck using. I can't switch anything out. So I do have stuff on standby, but like I'm not allowed to even use this stuff. Like, chat had to pick what out of what I had, and this is what we picked. And then also we're the 9 for the minor arcana is essentially a Nuzlocke rule, where if any of the Pokemon faint, they have to go into the petrified box. Which in a Nuzlocke, it would be like you just release them, but in this one we can petrify them, and there's a chance for them to be brought back. And then the 4 that we drew is making it to where I can't use stab moves, so I can't use same type attacks. So because of that rule, the Cutiefly here, for example, has like no attacking moves. So I did off-screen grind a little bit of rating and stuff like that, like nothing crazy, like nothing like that went on to the story, but I got some TMs, or TRs. So I found out that Cutiefly can use Psychic, so I'm going to use a TM in this situation, even though it's technically against the rules, just to give Cutiefly the ability to attack in battle. So it's like, I think I reread the rules again, and I'm like, there's no real strict guidelines, but it does say like TMs, TRs, the free move relearner stuff, like, is supposed to be not used. But in this situation, I'm going to use it because the Cutiefly can't attack. So we'll teach it Psychic, which is going to be good for the next gym it's fighting. Hey, Mom. Okay, so I did that, and I went in and made sure all my Pokemon have moves that aren't stab. So earlier this happened in the game, and that's how this Cinccino has Dazzling Gleam, so it's good to go with Dazzling Gleam. Meowth is dark, so it has Payday and Fake Out, like it's able to attack. And then we fixed you being able to attack. So Stunky here is Dark Poison. It's stuck using Scratch. It's like, I don't even think I have a TM that's better than that, but Scratch, Focus, Energy, we can like do something there. And then Octillery is actually probably going to be like my best Pokemon now with the Stab Block, because it can use Psybeam and Aurora Beam, and it learns crazy stuff naturally. And then we have the Shellos back. I think it knows Ancient Power. Okay. Not the best situation as low PP, but I can figure something out with this. And actually, because everybody's moves are going to be all different now, I'm going to rearrange some of these items. Actually, I'll do that before we start doing any battles, but for now, because it's a Nuzlocke and we're locked from stab, it's gonna be really hard. I'm gonna have to like definitely lean on items and stuff, and I kind of need to grind my team more evenly. So let's use some candies, little I have. I know I would have way more if I actually did a lot of grinding on raids, but I figured out that you could get watts, the currency that you use to trade for like better TMs and stuff, from the DLC using Armorite ore, which that must be under treasures. I don't know. Whatever that ore is, like you can get a lot of stuff with that. Okay, I'm gonna give Cutify this. This will boost that psychic move on it. This stuff. You can trade 7 of these to get watts, which is essentially money. I don't know how Dynite ore. I haven't been to the Crown Tundra, so maybe I don't know. That's weird. Rock. Okay, we'll give the rock boost to Shello since it's stuck using a rock move. That's totally fine. The fairy move isn't gonna have anything that can boost it really, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't have anything. I could give it. I'll give Chinchino a berry or something. Oh, and then I'll give It's kind of like Meowth and Stunky are gonna fight over this normal boost. I'm gonna move it to Stunky because I think Stunky's gonna be a better Pokemon. Let me make sure no one else has their items that I need. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay. Yeah, and Cutify's about to evolve. Level cap's 36. All that's good. It looks like we're good to move on, but I actually did write down some... There was a couple areas I could go to and draw from the deck, and I was going to do that. So, okay. And one of them was for sure Forest of Focus, because that was in the DLC, and I was like, oh, I should definitely just go there right now. When I was out, like, pilfering around, I was like, oh, they're, like, really low level. So I'm going to go back to the DLC and draw for some of these places that I haven't been. Actually, this place I might even draw for. Let me check the level. Yeah, like, what level is this Lillipup on? Okay. Okay, 14. So yeah, I'm gonna draw for here too. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Cause these are like way low level right now. So this was called Training Lowlands, and I didn't draw for here before. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it was Soothing Wetlands. Okay, okay. Oh gosh. Okay. It's like, I don't think anything can get much worse than the Stab Lock and it being a Nuzlocke at the same time. That kind of just, like, ultimately is, like, horrible. But let's go ahead and draw for this place. I'm gonna shuffle the cards. Okay. It'll be this one. Okay, this is the sun. I'm gonna go to the rule book here and check what the sun does. And I should actually figure out how to pin these rules into the comments, but I don't know how to do that, just so like if people wanted to look at them and help, they can. But it's just Pokemaniacal KINGLOCKE. Like, it comes right up. He has like his own like whole website for it. But okay, I'm gonna scroll to, and there's hyperlinks for all the cards. That's what I've been doing. So this is the sun. It's immediate. So, okay, this is not going to go into the major arcana slots. It's not going to push anything out. Immediate. All ongoing card effects that can ban a specific Pokemon. Okay, and then it says a bunch of the cards that do this. That makes a Pokemon unusable or any modified by a 10 or rule card to make a specific Pokemon unusable are revoked, allowing you to use those Pokemon again. What was that card? It was the Devil that is making this team compulsory. I don't think this will fix that. 8-Mate Knight failed a challenge. So like how that Shellos failed a challenge, this could have pulled it out of that too. the Tower version 6 of Wheel of Fortune, which that actually is like on my thing, but it didn't end up banning anything, so it's like just there for no reason. Any 10 or Rule 10, so that none of these cards are in play. Or revoke, allowing you to use Pokemon. Honest Death and Hangman are not revoked and can petrify more Pokemon in the future. So this doesn't stop the 9, is what it's saying, or the Hangman, but the Empress is stopping the Hangman. Okay, got it. All of your currently petrified Pokemon are freed. Okay, so this doesn't change the fact that my team of 6, like, I have to use, but this does free the petrified box that's there now, so that's cool. So all these things get out of this box and into standby, but until the devil card goes away, I'm stuck using this team of 6 anyways, but good to know that they're not petrified like in the future. And this is one of the only like major Arcana cards that goes back in the deck instead of out on those slots. So cool. I'm okay with that. No catches or anything. I think what I really just want is like either that 9 or 4 to just go away if possible, but it's not the end of the world. You'll have to see me actually like try and think, which is essentially really funny. So let me just mark down that we did Training Lowlands and it was the Sun. And I'll just put freed petrified box. And then we're going to go to the Force to Focus and do a draw. I kind of want to get a lot of these like easy DLC areas out of the way with the drawing, because I'll be able to come back here with Surf and go to like even more places. But Surf is like really far away right now, like, so I would like to just go ahead and do this. Okay, Force to Focus. Alright. Okay, that's good enough. As long as it's just a different card, right? Oh, okay. This might be like, this might have fixed everything. We just drew a 4 of Pentacles, which I think is actually the thing that's doing the stab block. Oh my god, that'll be such a relief. Okay. Let me go to the 4. 4 elements ongoing. Your stab moves that get the same tap bonus are locked. This rule cancels out if you draw another 4, so I just drew another 4. And I may okay, I can catch a Pokemon though. You may catch the first Pokemon you see in this area that does not share a type with your current party. Okay. So let's do that. This grass. Do I have a grass? I don't think I have a grass type. Yeah, so, okay, cool. So I'll get to catch this. Dude, I'm so glad that this 4 is gone. We're gonna delete that. So now the thing that was making me not able to use stab is over. So I kind of don't think I need any more places. I think there's one more place in the wild area that I can do a draw before we move on with the story. But this is huge. Now I've got to redo everybody's items again. Oh man. I'll use a nest ball. I think as long as something's lower than level 20, the nest ball like gets like a bonus. That's always been like my mentality. I don't actually know. I know, right? The stab block was so bad. But I mean, I'm sure I'll draw it again. That's the 3rd time I've drawn a 4. Like, it's crazy. Okay. So Fomantis would be cool to use because it's my first grass type, but we're compelled to use this exact team of 6 while that devil card's in play. So I'll go ahead and make sure that went to the right box. Okay, there it is. Perfect. So now, I think that was the only 2 areas in the DLC I wanted to for sure do a draw for because they're so low level. Actually, hold on. Let me check Challenge Beach. It's like we might end up like drawing like a million cards. Okay. I think how you get here is let me see if I can remember this navigation. Yes, so I need to go through this forest to get to Challenge Beach, okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna shake these trees because I've been like skipping a lot of berries and I'm like, I don't even know. Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna. It's like, I love how I just said that. It's like the apricorns, like I do not need those in this playthrough, so I'm not even gonna shake another tree in the DLC. But cool. And then other than that, I think the only other place I didn't draw for here is in these caves. Courageous Cavern or Brawler's Cave, and we did here. I could probably do Warm-Up Tunnel and Pot Bottom Desert, but I think I'm gonna wait until I actually like let the DLC take me there. Because I've been paused on the DLC. I haven't even beat the Slowpokes or anything yet. So I think we're good on just like needing draws. Because the Nuzlocke rule is fun, and it's like it does, and the being forced to use this exact team is like it's like fun. But okay. I think this is how you get to challenge. Yes, here we go. Perfect. So I'm gonna just do a probably not. All Chansey would be cool, huh? Let me just see what level it's on. Okay, it doesn't say it's too powerful. I think I should do a draw for here. Okay, level 10. It's even lower than the forest. Okay. So we're gonna do another draw here, and it's called Challenge Beach. Okay, yeah. Let me just do a quick shuffle. Okay. I don't know what this card does. Strength. Which of the arts? The Manticore. Like from, like, the Mandalorian. Okay. Strength. This may replace... This might change the slots on the Major Arcana here. Which, hopefully... I would like to see some swaps there. What's it called? Strength. Strength. Ongoing, your Pokemon special... Oh my gosh. Your Pokemon special attacks are locked. This rule is revoked if you draw the Magician. Okay, and then... There's like addendums, like you can use Metronome, you can use Nightshade, or whatever, like that stuff doesn't matter, but... Okay. So let me fix this. So that means the Hangman and Empress are gone and we don't have to like wonder what that did anymore. Let me get rid of them. If I can find... Okay, here it is. Oh, that one's just called Image. I didn't name it. Okay. So you're gone. And the Empress is no longer a thing because the rule... It's... Yeah, there it is. Okay. So this moves the Hierophant, which is the Tithe to the Pokemon Center thing, to this next slot to be gone. This didn't... It's supposed to be banning a Pokemon, but the effect didn't work out. And then the Devil's going to go into slot 3, which is the thing that's making us use this exact team of 6. And then I got to add Strength into the little slots there so we don't forget about it. Okay. I'll go to my trusty documents if it'll load. Okay. Tarot cards. This one's called Strength. Which is so funny because I have the Spirit Halloween deck. These like original ones are just so like different in vibe and like every way. Oh my god, why can't I? Okay. Okay, so we'll add that here. Strength. Cool. And it didn't say... So what this means, for those of you who don't know, this means I can only use physical attacks. So anything that's special is like not an option. So, for example, let's look at Cutify. Cutify is not able to attack right now because it only has special attacks. That's what this symbol means on the category there. So... I don't even think there's anything it learns. I think I have a... So I'll finish all the draws for the DLC, and then, depending on what all the rules or restrictions are when we get back into the story, I will use a TM if something can't attack. But Meowth's good, it's physical, Stunky's good, and Octillery can't attack, and neither can the Shellos probably. Yeah, Okay, yeah, Water Pulse, Ancient Power. So if this sticks around, we'll have to definitely throw a couple TRs, TMs at a few of these team members. But, okay. So that gets rid of Challenge Beach. I think that's the last area I'm going to do in the DLC, because these other places, Loop Lagoon, I probably will save with Surf. Like all these other areas. I guess I could go into Courageous Cavern or Brawler's Cave. I can't decide. I guess I'm going to save those because I might not even end up drawing for all these places in the playthrough, and I could just save them for 2 like or 3 like emergency draws, or if like the game isn't getting stale or something. So yeah, I'll move on. This was Challenge Beach, and we got Strength. Let me write that down. Challenge Beach. We got Strength, which, long story short, locks special moves. Okay, so that's over. Force to Focus. What did I draw for that? Oh, that was the 4. Yeah, I got the 4. A 4, which canceled out. Okay, canceled. Other 4, and we caught Fromantis. Okay, cool. So awesome. So I guess since we're not stab locked and we're just locked on physical moves, I can at least move forward. Oh wait, no, hold on. There's one more thing to do before we move on, because the moving on is getting to Hammerlock, which is kind of like a big story point. I need to check Giant's Cap, because I think I didn't. This place was too high level in the middle. And I think I drew for Hammerlock Hills, or it was too high level. Let me check. Yeah. Okay, so I do need to draw for Giant's Cap before moving on. So let's do that. God, this is so funny. And we won't draw for Hammerlock City until the gym challenge. So since it's the 8th gym, we can just kind of like chill for a minute until we get to that stow one side, the route before it. The cool thing about when we get there though is those fossils, those monstrosities, are like, I actually will be allowed to catch them or whatever since they're gift Pokemon. I read the rules, and it's like in gym, if you were doing this in Gym 1, like you're allowed to use like Kabuto or like Lord Helix. Okay, I think this is the place. Yes, okay, let me just double check that I wasn't crazy about the levels, though. I think it's going to be like level 30. Yes, okay, that is a little high level, but I'm just kind of like low level right now. Oh, you know what? Chinchino's fast enough to run away from this. Okay. So cool. Let's go ahead and do a draw for this place, and then that'll be the last one we do before moving forward with the challenge. Okay. It's like if I draw another 4 in this, I'm literally gonna like kill myself. But I was reading the rules, and like the guy made this to like make people mad. Like it's supposed to be like annoying and hard, and I'm like, okay, well that makes me like feel better about it. Dude, I swear I'm not rigging this. Like, I swear I'm not rigging this. I just got a 9 of Swords, which should cancel out the Nuzlocke thing. It's like, oh my god, we can just, like, play without, like, worrying about that. Let me just confirm that I'm not crazy. 9, Snake Eyes, ongoing. Any of your Pokemon that are defeated in battle are petrified. So in a Nuzlocke, when they faint, they get to 0 HP, you release them, and they're not allowed to be used anymore. But in this, you just petrify them. Which earlier we saw, like, that card freed everything that was petrified. And you get to free a petrified Pokemon when you get a gym badge. So yeah, and it's revoked if you draw either a 9 or an ace. Let me just make sure. Okay, cool. So, 9 of Swords. The Basilisk, that's like not the same. This is more like what a Basilisk looks like in like The Witcher. Okay. What's this place called? Giant's Cap. Giant's Cap. We drew 9 of... Oh my god, I put a parentheses. 9 of Swords. So this gets rid of the Nuzlocke rules. Okay, so this is fun, because now we don't have any minor Arcana cards with any weird effects. It's just the major. So let's remove that. And cool, this is kind of worked out. So I am locked from special moves. So let me... Yeah, let's just check TMs. Because it's like, I think I should use the move relearner first, but honestly, it's fine. Let me just, by number, yeah. So, just look for physical. That's physical. Okay. So, I could teach Rock Blast to Octillery to give it a move, so, actually, I'll just do that. I'm never gonna use Focus Energy, like... So that gave it a physical move. That's what we're trying to do. And Cutiefly needs a move, and Shellos needs a move. Brutal Swing, no. Waterfall, no. Oh, maybe I should have waited and gave Octillery this Waterfall TM. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, let's go. Leech Life on Cutiefly. I've like always wanted to do this low-key, but it's not supposed to be physical. Do I really just get rid of that psychic move after all that? I don't want to get rid of Stun Spore because I feel like there's like really good value in that. But so you could say the same thing about Struggle Bug and Draining Kiss the second that this rule goes away. Huh. Well, I can't use Psychic, right? It's, yeah. I guess that's risky. It's like I should keep it in case that card gets back in play. Honestly, I can't click Struggle Bug anyway. Let's just get rid of it. And it's like, because it'll learn a better bug move than that anyways. So that gives you an attack. And again, you're not allowed to use TMs and stuff, but I am if the Pokemon cannot attack because of the rules. So we just need to give Shellos something. God, I don't even know a single physical move that it can do. Like, literally. So, I don't have any TMs, so let's check. Okay, well, next, I'm trying to get to Hammerlock Heals. I want to get to Hammerlock. So I'll check that when I get to the Pokemon Center there if we can give Shellos, like, anything. And then we're going to swap the item. You know what we're going to do? I'll give you the rock item. And give you... I'll let you keep that. And then we'll give... So I'm locked from special moves and have to use physical. So Chinchino with the Silk Scarf is good again. And then I'll give you the Silver Powder. Yeah, let's check. I've made it a point to try to get all these types of items that I can. Okay, Silver Powder. Cool. And then Meowth, I think I have black glasses. Okay. Yes, perfect. Okay. Another thing you'll notice is because the team is so, like, crazy, not leveled and stuff, I pretty much am using, like, 3 Pokemon here. But I'm going to keep these in and hope that they get experience and catch up. But I have some candy I'll give them right now. So let me see if I have Poison Barb. Yeah. Actually, the way I got this Poison Barb was cool. A wild Pokemon was holding it, which is kind of, like, rare. Okay. Let me just double check that everybody has moves they're allowed to use right now. So so you can only use Tail Slap and Charm. Cool. We got Rock Blast for you. You have Leech Life. You're good. Okay, you don't have a poison move though. I gotta keep that in mind. You're good. And we need to find something for the Shellos. Okay. Awesome. Okay, we can finally play the game. It's like how long? At 30 minutes in, that's a record. Last time it was like an hour in before I like actually got to do anything. Okay. Oh, you know what? There was a Watt trader like right behind me, and I probably should have checked their TM stock, but it's okay. Okay, I don't think Shellis can do low kick, so we're just gonna move forward. I do not remember if there's a battle here. Oh, he's doing a bag check. That's cute. Awesome. That's crazy. He's like, I think that Hop will just straight up not come because I beat him. It's like, relax, bro. I will say I did lose to Bede. I don't know if all of you were here for that episode, but it was like the first battle with Bede, and I was like not ready. It was like Psychic with Typists are really good that early in the game. Okay. Alright. This is kind of like the main city of this region, if you ask me. Like, I felt like I spent time here. Like, so there's stuff to do. And I also need to remember, do not battle the fairy guy at the bakery. I think he's like really high level. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's like 35 or like even 45. So we'll just not do that. And I don't need anything that he has for like evolutions. Okay. And this, I want to pay attention to this because it's like important. So the president is for sure, like, collect wishing stars for me to deal with the problem. We need a single powerful Pokemon trainer, someone like the champion. Okay, relax. That you beat Hop, like, okay. I will be the champion. I low-key wonder if his team could, like, be Leon's. Okay, now she's pulling him off to the side, and it's like, for what? But he's already, like, revealed that, yes, like, he knows about the Wishing Stars thing. Oh, and he's telling me about them. Which, that's what fell from the sky at the beginning of the game, and then the professor's like, oh, I'll use it to somehow make this bracelet. Which is what lets us Dynamax. Like, it's so funny. His fit was like, I can't believe she lets him walk around like that. I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna enter the Pokemon Center. I'm not gonna use it because I don't want to pay the tithe. But I am gonna go to him and see if we can give Shellos a move that's allowed to use. Oh gosh. What are we gonna do with the Shellos? Like, it really just like can't attack. It couldn't learn Waterfall? Like, there's no way. I bet if it evolves, it'll learn that Waterfall TM I have. Yeah. Okay. That's disappointing. Do you have TMs? No, but you have X items, which I considered using. Maybe not X speed, but like the other ones. Dusk Ball. I'll buy a couple dive balls just to have. And then I'll buy 2 of these, like, just in case we ever, like, run into a situation. And you actually have stuff. BP. Okay, yeah. Oh, if I had Home on my Switch too, I bet you I could give myself, like, a bunch of BP with Home, but it's not a big deal. I'm trying to think if Hammerlock has anything worth like going out of my way for. I'm gonna just check real quick because it would say it'll probably take me longer to talk to everybody in town than it would be to just check. I know there's the sweet strawberry sweet that you can get, but I'm not using that Pokemon, so that doesn't matter. Oh, I could trade Toxel. There's a okay, so the way the in-game trades work is you're allowed to do them if you happen to have the Pokemon, which what's funny is I happen to have... Oh, where is it? It's banned, isn't it? No. Oh, it's in the vessel, so I can't. So I could have traded this for the Togepi, but it's in the vessel, and it's like, that's, like, when you draw a king, something gets put in the vessel. This is what I fucked up on, like, the very first draw, and had to go back and be like, well, let me just throw the starter in here, because it was supposed to be in here. Basically, when you draw the 4th king, whatever 4 Pokemon are in this vessel are, like, you have to use them. Like how the devil's making me use this exact team. So, okay, that Togepi trade's not on the table. There's a Soothe Bell. Actually, yeah. From a girl in the first house east of Hammerlock Stadium entrance. That's a big deal. I'm going to get that. Because I swear I think Alolan Meowth evolves through friendship at night. I think. Because I think Young Goose is the same thing, but during the day. Is this a girl? Oh, well, let's check Meowth, even though I've, like, not done anything. Maybe walking. Okay, so we're probably in, like, the mid-tier of friendship. It's like, it'll be like a god. Awesome. This item is kind of complicated. There's this mechanic called friendship, and certain Pokemon, like I think this Alolan Meowth, have to have high friendship to evolve. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give it the Soothe Bell because I'm pretty sure that's how it evolves. And here it is, okay. And then if it's ever in battle, I'll probably give it back the other thing, but I would like it to evolve ASAP if possible. Okay, there's a Focus Sash, but I can't remember if in this game they fixed the Focus Sash situation, but I also think the battle was too hard, so I'm going to skip that. Muscle Band, I don't need it. Don't need those Heat Rocks and stuff. Utility Umbrella, don't need. Oh, I do want to get the Old Letter. Let's do that. Because this is a cute little, like, side quest. And there's a Charm TM, don't care. And then the apple for Applin. So this is where if I would have caught an Applin that one time when I had a chance to, I could have evolved it here. That evolves Milcery, but we don't have. Okay, it's like everyone be ready for a story. This is a big deal. We see this little girl. Hello there, you might look like someone I can trust. You see there's someone I fancy and I have written him a love letter. Do you think you might deliver it for me? Certainly not. No, we'll deliver it. Okay, thank you. I'm glad I found someone like you to help me. My name is Paula. Here you are. This is the letter I want to deliver. And notice that it's called the Old Letter. It's like, huh, why is it old? To Frank and Bologna. So, and what? Let me just see what she says now. Please make sure the letter reaches him. So that'll come into play later. Probably not in this episode, probably like later. Okay. Okay, so that's the only thing I like had to do, and we are gonna skip talking to all these people. Meet Chairman Rose at Hammerlock Stadium. It's like, why? I don't care. It's an energy plant in the stadium. This is so weird. It's like, why are you showing me this? This comes into play with like the legendary. It's like notice that it's like it draws in energy at the top of the tower, and this is how they have energy. Like they don't, which this doesn't make sense to me because they're like we have coal mines and they had like the coal plant, which it showed even in that. It's like so the what are those? Like, what are those power plants even doing if they're not burning coal? Because they even had smokestacks, I noticed. I was like, so I don't get it. It's like, he's like, oh, we're using clean energy, but it's like y'all burn coal, and we know that he owns the building, because that's what Sonia said when she showed it to me. Okay, we always gotta talk to Ball Guy. That are lower level than your own. That's like, I mean, a nest ball, but like a little bit different. Okay. Just run into that growth bike. Oh my god, I forgot about this too. Okay, it's like, yes, I get it. We're trying to go to Route 6. It's like, please let me go there. Okay. I think we have to see the gay tapestries first. Let's see if this has TMs. Yes, please be good. Okay, Bullet Seed, Minccino can learn that, and that would be kind of cool to be able to give it that someday. Yeah, that's the only one worth buying. Okay. Okay. I already knew that. I really don't care what he has to say here. It's like I'm so like ready to just start the game. But he does have to show me the gay tapestries. I think there's an item out here though. Oh, is this charm? Yeah. So earlier in the game in the other town, we saw a statue of one guy with a sword and shield. So then we come to literally the next town over, and they have this whole exhibit of the same like hero, but there's two of them, and it's like, tell me, like, you can't sit here and tell me that that other town is not homophobic, and that they created the one hero thing to like not have this be gay, because this seems gay. Like, two youths being crowned, like that's their wedding, and they're like, we're kings. That's my theory about this whole thing, and that's the only explanation there can be as to why there's like discrepancies between like the real story and like what some of these other towns in the same region are like doing. There's two heroes, that's what I'm gonna point out. The Motosoke only had one, and then there's clearly two. And it's like, why isn't she just putting the same thing I'm putting together? It's like, that's like how has to be what it is. But yeah, I mean, I just think that, because we'll also see later, I think that mural, I can't remember if the mural is that in the next town is going to be of the Pokemon themselves or showing another single hero. But that's like always been my explanation for this. Like, I think that that's why they like changed it. Like, I think it's just like homophobia. It's like, that's my theory. But they could be brothers. It's like I just think they would say like, oh, they were brothers, and they made it a point to be like very vague about it. But in the post game, the Swordbit or Shieldbert guy with the crazy hair, they're brothers, and they're like, oh, we're descendants of the hero. So it's like maybe they're brothers, but it's like there would be no reason not to say they're like, instead of saying two youths, like you could have said two brothers. But I don't know. Are we on the new place? Yes. Okay, so we draw for Route 6. So let's do it. Shuffle the trusty deck. Okay. The Emperor. Sheiks. So the Empress did that weird thing, so I wonder if it's another weird one. The Emperor, okay, it's immediate, so it's not going to go in that slot. Immediate, catch the first Pokemon you see in this area. Ongoing, that Pokemon becomes a champion. Okay, so this potentially, I think, champion means that it's exempt from the rules. So the rule of the devil is what I need to look up next and see if we're allowed to replace something that has champion status. Let's just check. Hold on. And it's the first, so it's going to be something random. Let me just check the devil again real quick. If you own a blah 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 blah. Champion. A Pokemon that becomes a champion may ignore the effects of all card other than the King's and the card that made it champion. Charge which restrict combinations of Pokemon you are allowed to use, like Judgment or the Wheel. Ignore champions altogether. You are free to use another Pokemon that has the same nature as your champion. Okay, that's something for that card. Once that the card, and then compulsory must be kept. Other card effects take precedent over keeping compulsory. So, okay, so champion, like, supersedes compulsory. So, I would technically be allowed... I'll have to make a new box, basically. Well, we'll see what it is. Let's see what it is. But that means that... Yeah, that means that if I do catch the Pokemon and it becomes champion, that this card will stay in the active slot. So that will get rid of the Tithe to the Pokemon Center, which would be kind of nice, I think. They're like, we don't want to wake up the Silcober, so let's have a Pokemon battle right beside of it. It's like, cool. Gotta love Team Yell. Oh, I think I forgot to put some of the cards back in the deck from the. Oh my god, I did. I forgot to put the Devil's End, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Hangman needed to go back in the deck, and I forgot. It's like, oops, sorry, I'm gonna put that back. We'll fix that. Okay. Oh, I thought we were gonna do a multi-battle. So we're currently locked from special moves. So the only thing I'm allowed to click is Tail Slap or Charm. Dude, Technician Tail Slap boosted with Silk Scarf is just gonna like, ooh, that's scary. Oh yeah, but we don't have Nuzlocke on, thank God. Okay. Okay, we're going steady now. I think I can like not lose my like mind anymore. I'll just be not worried about them feigning. It's just so good. God, that does so much damage. It's like, that's so funny. Ooh. Okay, it's like almost an hour in. Oh, okay, it definitely is friendship. It's definitely friendship. Cool. Its face. It's just like, I can't handle the face. Classy cat. Power Gem. Oh, we're locked out of special moves. I'm still gonna teach it that just because that's a cool move for like when that card goes out of effect. And I can switch it back to Black Glasses. Oh, and he won't even battle. That's what it is. Because Bede beat him, he's going through like an arc of like, oh, I'm not good enough, whatever. It's like, he's not, but it's like, not that big of a deal. You can beat Team Yell. I wonder if it's faster. Okay, if I 3-tap, we win. Oh, come on. Can't even give me that. Okay, so if that 9 was still in play, this would be petrified, but that card's gone, thankfully. So I'm gonna bring in Cutifly because I want it to level up so it evolves. It's a little frail. And I can't use any of these special moves, so I had to teach it Leech Life, which is a good move. And it like will restore its HP and stuff, but... And we have Silver Powder to boost its power, so it's pretty good. Okay, cool. Aromatherapy is kind of interesting, but I'm not going to use that over Stun Spore. That's a tough call. I think I like Acid Spray more. This is also a special move, so yeah, we can't use it right now anyways. Okay, let's go. Okay, Shellos can now finally attack. Recover and Harden might actually be like... I could see doing Harden and then moving into Recover, so I'm gonna get rid of Ancient Power. I think it's a bad move for this Pokemon. I don't think it needs a, like, if I Body Slam. Let's go. Isn't she just like the cutest Pokemon you've ever seen? It's probably gonna learn its signature move that I can't use. Yep. This is like a really tough call because it's like I'm stuck using. Yeah, I kind of don't want to get rid of Psychic in case the stab thing comes back. I could just get rid of Draining Kiss because I can't use it right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of Draining Kiss and just so I have like its best move like guaranteed if that restriction goes away. It's her. She's like, what did I do? Huh. Okay, so we have to battle. Okay, well I can't actually fulfill the requirements of that card until I catch something, so I'm gonna just heal with one of these revives she gave me, okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna use Tail Slap. We're basically gonna spam Tail Slap to get us through probably this entire route. God, that's so good. I can't believe I got that shiny stone. Like, that was so lucky. Let's see how tanky it is. Man, that's still pretty good damage. Like, damn. I think it'll go back to full health because of the sun on this route. Yeah. Okay, not full, but way more. Ooh, crit. I cannot get, I keep it only hitting twice. Okay, let's go. Bullet Seed. Oh, this sucks. So I can't use special moves. I guess I'll get... I think... Aurora Beam is just too good of a coverage move on this Pokemon specifically to, like, get rid of. So yeah, I'll get rid of Psybeam. So now he has 2 attacks. Right now. Or she... Oh, it's a female October. Okay. Okay, so the way we're gonna do the random encounter is the first thing that pops up on this in the hidden encounters. So it's Silicobra. Interesting. So, because we drew the Emperor for this route, this is our encounter. and if I catch it, it becomes champion. I don't think I have any balls that will, like, grant a boost. Maybe Nest? Okay, Nest balls for clutch. Okay, so now we can rearrange this stuff. So this is gone. So the Hierophant was the card that was making me have to pay money to use the Pokemon Center. So that's gonna be gone now. We won't have to deal with that anymore, which that was like a cute like way to be like annoying. Like I like it. So this wheel card, which is basically just banning something that isn't happening, goes here, and then we move the Devil to slot 2, and then Strength goes to slot 3. And now I get to add the Emperor, because this card goes into the slots even though it's going to go back into the deck because... Or wait, no it doesn't, it'll stay out of the deck while it's active here. So yeah, you keep the 4 cards in the Major Arcana outside of the deck, and then they go back in when they go back in. So now, I actually will put the Hierophant back in. Which, wait, I'm missing one. I have the Devil, Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor. Oh, I think I put Strength back in the deck by accident. Oh, shit. Where'd it go? I have to dig through the entire deck. Honestly, it's fine. I'm just, if I draw it again, I'll be like, okay, like it was supposed to be outside. But we're gonna add Image, and this is the Emperor. And this will be what's letting us use the Silicobra. So now we have a thing where there's compulsory Pokemon, these 6, where I have a champion. So because Silicobra is champion, it's allowed to be in the party, and I actually think I'm gonna use it, because it's, for one, it's like a Gen 8 Pokemon I've never really used. 2, it has a attack boosting nature, it's great. It knows Bulldoze, Glare, this, I can work with this. Okay, so we're gonna put it in over, I guess either Stunky or Persian, because I have, it's double dark. But you could say the same thing about Shellos. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Shellos out. Well, Persian's not good until like the next 2 gyms. So maybe I should just take the Persian out. Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have another box. We name it Compulsory. Because that's like the condition that the Persian will be in when I... Compulsory... I think that's how you spell it. Okay, so let's just put you here. And then, since Silicobra is champion, it can just be used freely. And I think I even have Soft Sand. I think I found this in the DLC. Okay. So that's fun. And usable. I kind of want it to evolve. I don't know, I think it evolves by level. Like, I don't think it's anything crazy. So this card, all the Emperor is doing is granting Silicobra champion status. So as long as we just remember that, we're good. Like right there. So we'll go to my trusty notepad here and be like, the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor. And it's caught Silicobra. It is champion. Okay. So Minchino's kind of running low on PP, so let's bring in... I kind of want to just use the Silicobra now. Get away from me, Maractus. Okay. And we have to be on the lookout here for those fossils, because I can't use them right now, but I'm allowed to like have them in the box. So how do I, okay, you have to hit A to like interact with the ladder. I was so confused. Okay, this battle is like one of the only battles I remember in this game because it's a double battle and the Togadic's wings make this crazy sound effect. It's Togedic and something else. I think you have Rock Blast. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Let's just do this battle now. Yeah, we don't have to worry about feigning or anything like that. Okay, listen for the wings. It's so loud and random. And like only on that Pokemon. Like I can't think of any other flying types that have like the wings sounding like that. Bulldoze is stab and like its better move, but it hits the ally, so it'll hit my Octillery. It hits everything on the field, so I'll have to use Headbutt. So the best thing to do here, we have Headbutt and Glare. This strategy is called Paraflinch. So I'm gonna paralyze the Pawniard and then start hitting it with Headbutt, and it'll probably not be able to attack. And we're stuck on Rock Blast for Togetic. That would be perfect. Torment is a condition that will not let me spam moves, basically. So like I'm using Glare, and I can't use Glare next turn because I got Tormented. So I won't be able to just spam Headbutt, so yeah. Damn, that's doing good damage. Like, Octillery is not physical, like that's crazy. Okay, so we'll Paraflinch with Headbutt, and so I can't use Bubble Beam, which is what I want to use because I can't use special moves because of Strength. So I'll just, I think, yeah, so it's better to just use Bullet Seed because it has 100 accuracy. So it's a Steel type, so it resists a lot of types. Okay. I'm gonna just Bulldoze and hit myself anyway. It's like it's worth it. Okay, that barely did anything to it. Oh yeah, lower speed. Wait. Oh my god, wait, this is bad. I triggered Defiant. So that ability, like, if you lower its stat, it gets a +2 attack, which essentially doubles its damage output. So it's gonna hit really hard now. And Fury Cutter also... also, Fury Cutter is a move that when you keep using it, it gets more powerful. But we outsped, so I think we're good. Yeah. That was a cute little interaction there that I didn't think about. Okay, so we're gonna go up this ladder. Silicobra didn't really take damage there, so let's just see what happens here. I'm hoping on this like stretch that we get to do the gym at the end. I'm hoping. It's like it's been an hour. Yeah, I'm like I might be able to get to the next gym. That would be like cool. Okay, Swalk is like a pretty powerful Pokemon right now at level 30. I'm a little scared. I don't know much about it either. Rabombi can't use its moves that I want to use. Okay. Well, this is good practice for this next gym because this next gym is a fighting type gym. And I'm actually, like, not sure how I'm going to beat it now because my plan was to just use Psychic on Rabombi. Oh, I forgot about that. This is a cool ability. It's, when it gets hit, it makes a sandstorm happen. Oh my gosh. Sandstorm is a weather thing that chips Pokemon that aren't ground, steel, or rock, and gives rock types a special defense buff. But Silcobra's just plain ground, so it just like it chips things. I might Paraflinch now. Oh, I'm probably dead for this. Yeah. Okay. I have 2 PP of normal types are weak to fighting types, so if I get hit the fighting type move, it's definitely down, but I will go first. God, that is just so good. Like, oh, it only hit twice again. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Stunky wants to learn Screech. I guess I don't need Scratch now. I would like to go back to the Pokemon Center, kinda, but at this point I almost should just go run to the new town. Or wait, I think, don't these people heal you? Okay. Maybe it's not that they heal you, but I think you can fly to them. Yes, okay, cool. And now, because the Hierophant's out of play, we can freely use the Pokemon Center without having to do the annoying loose money thing. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I was gonna do those Poke jobs. Would you do that here? This is weird, I don't... I'm just gonna click this one because it's the... Yeah. So these Pokemon, since I can't use them right now, I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna put the lowest level ones in. Yeah, let's just put... I did not see what that was. I think it was how long. And I clicked like the shortest thing. Okay, so I'm gonna see, I saw a thing that they got items from it, so we'll just check that when I get, next time I like stream, I'll check and see what happens with that, because I don't remember really. It was like, I remembered it being not good on like how much experience they got, but I also don't remember them getting items, so... Okay, this is a big deal. I was gonna teach this to Sunky when we were stab locked. So that's good to know that I got it. So this is Careless. She's gonna give me these fossils, but I need to find them first. So I'm gonna do that. I'm pretty sure one of them's right here, yeah. So there's, in this game, the fossils have there's 4 different ones, and she mixes them up and makes these like monstrosity Pokemon. So in each version of the game, like in Shield version, you get different fossils than this game. So, but I do remember that they're here. Like you just have to look around and get it. I cannot remember where though. It's like it would have to be up here. Okay, this girl's like the last thing blocking us from the next town, though. Let's battle her. I'm trying to see if I can remember what she uses. Whatever, let's just still use Silicobra. A model. Does ground resist poison? Yeah, I was like, I think I resist that. Okay, cool, it attacked me, so it sets up a sandstorm. That's a cute little, like, ability. Yes, okay. So that move flinches, so it didn't get to attack. But I think now Bulldoze plus Sandstorm Chip gets it, yeah. Okay, I didn't even need the Sandstorm. Okay, this is that thing from earlier. That did a lot of damage, actually. I have to hit it with Bulldoze. This is going to trigger Defiant, but it's like, I have to hit it. Yeah, there's no other... Steel types are just so hard. I'm actually thankful I have a ground type as champion, because it's a really good type into, like, a lot of types that resist stuff, like Steel. Oh my god, that... Oh yeah, this route has sunlight, which is weird, okay. So, again, we're stuck on these, like, physical-only moves. You know what? Rabombi can take it out. It's half dark, so it'll be neutral to Bug. Awesome. So that was the last like roadblock into the next town. So, but I do want to like get those fossils because they're allowed to be obtained. And I can't even remember which ones you get in this one, but oh no, there's one more trainer. Okay. So I think she was technically skippable, but that trainer isn't. And I'm gonna revive Silicobra. Did not evolve. I don't know what its evolution level is. I'll probably look that up later, but I mean it can't be that high. Oh my god. Alright, I'm looking very carefully for maybe it's that. It's too weak. Okay. It would have been cool to get that crazy evolution Pokemon to All Mask, but I'm cool with the Silicobra, it's fine. Like, it's interesting. Okay. There it is. That. Oh shit. Yeah, this. I would have liked to have gotten this Pokemon instead, just because I think it's cooler, but it's not a big deal. Okay, that was not the item I thought it was gonna be. Huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly. This is weird. I don't remember. I always feel like they were easy to find, but then every time I play this game, I can never find the other set. I'm gonna see. Maybe she gives you one. No. I'm like, am I crazy? And it's like... So the first set was here. Maybe they're this way? Say, get away from me. Okay. I'm gonna check this route because I know it's here. I just like I'm not seeing it. It's like, please stand by while I figure out what's going on with this. I found fossilized dino. South of the Pokemon camp. South of the Pokemon camp. Okay, no. Oh my god, I misremembered this. No way. You get 2 of them from here, but they're not. The other 2 are in the other game. I just could have sworn that you find the other set. Well, whatever. I'm glad I looked that up and didn't waste any more time. But either way, like, I can use those to get fossils. The way I got the shiny stone earlier from the digging duo, that can get you fossils, and maybe even like in the DLC. Actually, no, I think it's just the digging duo. Okay, I'm glad I didn't waste any more time looking, but I swear I thought they were like, they gave you both 2 sets, because I thought it was weird. Because there's 4 different ones. Shit. God, I'm so glad it wasn't Durant. I would have been mad. I do not like that Pokemon. Oh my god. I gotta use a Pokédoll. I actually forget it's pretty fast, that Pokemon. It was pretty good. It had like a moment in VGC, like with Dynamax, because it has that ability Hustle that I was mad about earlier. That gets canceled out when it Dynamax, so it was really good to like Dynamax, because it was randomly like faster than what people knew. God, Stunky is taking forever to level up. I'm gonna like give it some of those candies. Yeah, let me just give you these. Screech actually would help the party more because we're locked into physical moves only, so I'm gonna get rid of Focus Energy because Toxic is like the best move ever. Okay, so that's good. Is this gonna have levitate? No, okay. Usually it has this ability levitate, which makes it immune to ground types, but this coffin does not have that ability. It has the neutralizing gas. So that ability is not gonna let me set up Sandstorm from getting hit. Oh my gosh. I'm glad the Nuzlocke rules are off. Okay. That move, like, you kill yourself for, like, a powerful move, basically. And see, the neutralizing gas would have prevented this from triggering, but it died, so it let me use it, do it. Which only helps Pseudo-Wood, because it's a rock. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just bulldoze. That move can flinch, but Pseudo-Widow is so slow that there's no way it's going to be able to use that before me to be able to get the flinch. I tried to learn that before. It's like, I don't want to learn aromatherapy. Okay. We're not really worried about the level cap yet. I just swear they give you... Maybe they give you the fossils in this town. So in this game, it's the fighting gym. In the other version of the game, it has different gyms for this one. And it's a ghost trainer, and that character's really cool. Oh my god, not having to pay the tithe to, like, the Pokemon Center, I'm just so happy that that's over, low-key. It wasn't, like, that restrictive, but it was just, like, making trips to the Pokemon Center just take forever for no reason. Okay. A good thing to do in this town is this guy over here sells today's bargain. Yes, I want it. So that is the item that boosts dragon moves. I don't have a dragon type, but maybe that will happen someday. So that this guy sells. He's buying a tiny mushroom. So this guy, he'll buy like an item for overpriced. So like that's cool. I'll get a little extra money from him. There's quite a few hidden areas in this town to like. Okay, that's a big deal if I had a Pokemon that evolved with it. Is she? Where's your mouth? Okay, let's get down here. Okay. This could be really handy against the fighting gym. I could see like throwing that on a Pokemon. I just am still hung up on those fossils. Like, I am not crazy. Like, there's a way that they just give you the fossils. I love how every trade in this game is for a fairy type. Like, it's random. That in conjunction with Stunky's Toxic would be good, but I can't use special moves right now or that TM, so no love lost there. And we're gonna draw from the deck for this gym. I just like swear that there was like someone gave you those other 2 fossils. I guess it doesn't really matter because I can't use them. Okay, we're gonna have a hop battle. So Hop always leads Wooloo. I think he might change his team once during the thing, but he always leads the Wooloo. I think I'm gonna just lead Rabombi. Will Stunky learn Toxic? Actually, maybe let's try to battle with Stunky. I'm gonna like see if I have any more candies. Yeah, let me just go ahead and give you 2 of these. Okay, and then these. Oh my gosh, just take them all. Oh my god, it wasn't enough still. It's crazy. Alright, Shellos can have the medium. Awesome. Think it evolves on level 30, maybe. There's still items you get here from coming here, so let's... I think you have to battle Hop, though. Yeah. Okay, this is when he changed his team. Cramorant. So, because of strength, we can't use this move because it's special. And the other 2 cards, yeah, that's champion on that one. So, yeah, really, the only thing we have to pay attention to is we have to use the compulsory Pokemon, and we just can't use special moves, so I can use Toxic. That sucks. Oh my god, I forgot about that. So, when poison types use the move Toxic, it hits stuff even when it's in what's called semi-invulnerable phase. Like with Dive, Fly, Dig, or like Phantom Force. So normally that wouldn't have hit because it was under the water. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. And this thing has a weird ability, so watch what happens when I hit it. It's gonna like, yeah. That's so funny. I forgot it does a defense drop. Like, it's such an unusual Pokemon. Well, I'm not gonna send out... Oh, you know what? I should have switched into Shellos for Storm Drain. Let's do that. Oh yeah, but I can't use special attacks. So it's like... I mean, at least it's immune to water. And it uses Fear Attack. Any minute now it'll stop. Of course it hits 5 times. The amount of times I've used Tail Slap already and it's only hit twice and that just hits 5 times, it's like, okay, I see you. So I can't use Water Pulse, I'm not allowed. I wonder if he's smart enough to know that I have Storm Drain. Okay. This might have not been the play. Okay, I'm allowed to use items. I'm gonna heal the Shellos just for like my sanity. And then it'll go down to the poison. Oh, he used a super potion too. That's hilarious. That toxic, though, each time it ticks the poison, it takes more damage. So I might just recover. Yeah. So Stunky and Shellos have pretty good synergy together. Okay, so now since it's going down, I'm gonna set another Harden. And this boosts physical defense, so this makes like physical moves do less damage to the Shellos. Bulldoze dig is better than Bulldoze, but you have to do the dig thing. Like, so it's like that move dive we just saw. Like, I just don't think I need Brutal Swing on this Pokemon. Yeah. For now, I would rather have both moves to have like the power, and we'll decide later between which one. Thwacky. Shellos is to grass, so this kind of sucks. But I did use Harden a couple times. Maybe I survive. And maybe he just doesn't use a grass move for whatever reason. Awesome. Body Slam has a chance to paralyze, so that's cool. Honestly, Rabombi can just destroy the Slacky with the bug move. Awesome. We have the free switch then. Okay. Oh, it was a crit, okay. Let's not. I was wondering, I was like, that did do a lot of damage. Okay, so we're teetering to the level cap, but still not quite there. I mean, do I switch again? Actually, yeah, let's switch into Silicobra. Because we're immune to electric and resist poison. There is kind of good synergy with its ability in Dig, because you can get like a free chip of Sandstorm in the Dig semi-invulnerable phase, but yeah, let's just bulldoze. Oh, he has the Silicobra, okay. Well, let's just bulldoze versus bulldoze. Oh, we can cheese now. It's like I'll do Dig first now. And then Dig for some reason can't hit you when you're in Dig, which is the weirdest thing ever. Okay, so he saw through me there. I feel like that Sandstorm didn't last 5 turns. But that would be really weird if it didn't. Sucker Punch is a really good move. I almost would get rid of Bite, but yeah, we don't need Screech. Like, I would probably set Toxic before I ever did Screech, just because that worked out so well. Okay, let's go. It's like, now you'll be usable. It secretes sticky fluid, it said. They don't make us watch her slowly walk up those stairs. It's like, how long does it take her to like walk up those stairs? I think he gives you fly. Yeah. And then we can get this item. Which, is that it? Oh, this is for Sinistra. Or Sinistry, rather, sorry. I just swear, I'm still hung up about those fossils. Like, I swear I thought you got one. Or were able to get, like, the fossil Pokemon without, like, grinding anything. But I guess I was just wrong. That's something I'll look up and like make sure I didn't mess up. We're gonna look at this mural up here because it's so funny how like bad it is. They're like, this mural is art, and you're like, bruh. This just cracks me up. Like, what in the hell? There is like interesting things to glean from it though. Like, you do see the sword and shield are there, and these like weird flowers, and like that weird thing at the top. Like, I do think it's like they at least tried to be like, okay, we're still doing like the lore of this region, but I don't know. It's just so random. I think Swordbert and Shieldbert are the ones that did it or something. They're like, oh, our family like did that something. Like, I think it gets brought up later. I did not mean to open the Pokédex. Okay, so the fighting gym is next. I'm gonna go heal, and then I'll do the draw for this gym when I step foot in the gym. This place is called Stow on Side. It's like whatever that means. Okay. God, I'm so scared. It's like everything's going so good right now. I don't want like it to screw me over and make this gym like hard. Not having special moves kind of sucks for this gym, but like if that's the only stipulation, like I'm totally fine with that. Okay. We're gonna shuffle the deck and draw for this gym. And we got Queen of Cups. Queen actually does something crazy. I don't remember. I think it lets you catch a lot of Pokemon. Queen, a ship came into harbor carrying a boatload of Pokemon. Immediate, you may keep catching the first wild Pokemon you see in this area until you encounter one you have not. Or until you encounter one that's repeated. So I'm gonna do Queen of Cups. I don't know if there's any encounters in this town though, so let me just check that. It might not be Aquable. And this town is called Stowe on side. Pokemon, yeah. Oh, nope, it's just the trade. Okay, so that's not the end of the world. We don't get anything new from it, and we don't lose anything we have. So now I can just focus. I'm gonna do this gym challenge at least, because I'm like, I've only been streaming for 2 hours. I could probably go for another hour. So I'm gonna do. And we're locked out of special moves is the only thing I have to worry about. And we have to use this team. So... Did I get rid of Psybeam? That was probably a mistake. I probably should have kept that. So... I guess Chinchino is I really don't have any good way to hit fighting type. Oh yeah, I couldn't use Psybeam anyways because it's special, so okay. I wonder when Silicobra evolves. Let's check that because it needs to kind of evolve here. Or wait, I don't need to scroll down any further. It'll say 36, so I could technically get it to the level cap and evolve right now, but that would involve grinding, and it's like, I guess like the best way would be like to go do raids. Actually, you know what I might do? I'll go dip into the DLC and do some grinding. Because let me check the next gym. I think the next gym hits 40. Yeah, so B is going to be maxed out at level 36. And then Opal is... Oh, it's only 38. Okay, so that's kind of weird. There's not like much of a gap between these two gyms. But there's also only like one area, and it's like the cool like forest. Yeah, that's the only thing in between the two gyms. So I could see not grinding everything up to level 36, but at least the Silicobra, like at least the Silicobra set evolves. I think that'll make this gym like a breeze. Oh, and I just realized I think it's the first Pokemon I have that has. Oh my god, that's a good item to find. I actually do need to be like checking for that, because if I ever get the Slowpoke back, I would love to be able to evolve it and use it. Why did that teleport like right into me? That's so funny. So the question is, I guess I technically still have to follow the rules even in raid battles. So like, I should only be using these 6, and I can't use special moves. So yeah, I'll just bring Silicobra and hit it with the ground. Okay, Rockruff just completely demolished that Distelmaz. That's kind of crazy. Like, that is so shocking. Okay, those are two really good TMs, or TRs. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to see. I've been forgetting about the Diglets. I found some of them when I was doing the grinding off screen, but I didn't talk to him yet. Okay, this should finish it off. Didn't really give us anything, huh? Yeah, yikes. guess it doesn't have to evolve, but I would like it to get there. Oh, shit. It came through here. Get off the bike. I'm gonna go ahead and... yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and progress the DLC a little bit, just to like... because it would be nice to have the move tutors, because I think the move tutors that cost resources to use, you're pretty much like allowed to use those. It's just like the move, or like the move relearner being free. I think if I was doing this in like Platinum, or like anything where you had to use heart skills, you are allowed to do that with heart skills, I think. But so, I think that means that the DLC Aloe Armor move tutor moves are like fair game as long as I like have the Dynite ore. So I would like to progress this DLC enough to do that, and I think the DLC, like, I know the last Clarify, I think it's mid-30s, so I think I'm at a point where I could do that. And it would be cool to give the Silicobra the mushroom soup to make it Dynamax. I'm gonna go on, it's like killing me right now. Okay, so we got Claire's jacket. Oh shit. That was so weird. Oh, it missed me again. Okay, hold on. It came through here. Yeah, here we go. No, something got a level up, that's cool. And then there's one more left that... oh, you know what? I didn't pick up the Sienna. I'm pretty stacked on water moves right now, actually. That'll be good for Octillery later, or even the Gastrodon. Actually, that would be really good for Gastrodon. Okay, there it is. Oh, my playing with headphones is crazy. Like, I've never like noticed that it does like to the left and right depending on where it is. Okay, I'm gonna just stay here and let it circle around again. Okay, so that's over with. Let's go back to the dojo. Oh my god, I completely forgot about this. I forgot, because you get a Charmander at the end of the game. So they were like, oh, we did these two G-Max forms later. So yeah, these are like viable encounters. So that's like a tough choice. I guess actually it's not a tough choice. I'm gonna pick Bulbasaur. Yeah. Definitely taking the Bulbasaur. Yeah, I completely forgot about this. Yay. Too bad I'm like restricted on what I'm allowed to use, but that means it's like a viable, like I'm allowed to catch it. So I could see like later coming back and like training that to like if I change up my team or something. Because the devil, yeah, it's 2 face cards away from being out, so it's like it might happen. Okay, and this unlocked the move guy. Okay, cool, cool. And then after this, it'll be like, okay. We're getting somewhere here. I can't remember the moves. Let me check. Yeah, so these you're allowed to do because they cost a resource. It's not like free. But I am gonna just double check that with the rules real quick because I might have read that wrong, but I think I'm allowed to use these. Okay, may only use T-arms when the card tell you to. In games, I always have free to use T-arms. As long as you can pay for them. So yeah, these are just completely like, as I can grind Dynamite Ward and use these. So it's like, I can't use the free move relearner, but I can use this because it's not free. Okay, so currently we need physical moves. So we have Flip Turn, which nothing can do. I have Grassy Glide, which nothing can do. Triple Axle. Okay. Triple Axle and Chinchino is cool. I'm gonna teach it that just because I can. How many pieces of ore did it cost? It costs 5, so I can do 1 more. Coaching is useless here. Some of these moves I don't think made it. Dual Wing Bee on Rabombi. Hey, this might fix my plan for this gym, actually. Oh my god. Skitter Smack is pretty good. Poltergeist. A dragon move. Scale Shot on Steel Cobra is a pretty good move, but I'm not hurting for moves. So yeah, okay, we're definitely teaching Dual Wing Beat to Rabombi. Like that's gonna we're so good on this gym now. I guess since I taught it Psychic for that reason, I'll just get rid of Psychic. so awesome. So, and I think I have Sharp Beak. I think I have Sharp Beak. Yes, okay, give to Pokemon. So we'll give you the Sharp Beak. Awesome. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna not progress the DLC anymore. Because I got, that was the most wanted thing from it. And then like obviously that gift Pokemon. But I think we're good to just take on the gym. And then we got these stores out here, that's good too. And then then we do this max mushroom thing, and then we'll be allowed to use the G-Max thing. Which, yeah, if I go there, I'll have to draw, so I'm definitely going to go back to the gyms right now. But, okay, so I think now that we have that going on, yeah, I mean, I guess I think I'm gonna end the stream here tonight because it'll be fun to just start the next stream like, oh, I'm like taking on the 4th gym, and we like are so established. But I am gonna get to the point where we're there, and that'll be kind of like a shorter stream for tonight. I kind of started later than I wanted to. Okay. But yeah, dude, that I thought that you had to beat the whole DLC to get those move tutors, so that's perfect. Those are gonna be so handy. It's like I definitely should just grind raids over there to get the ore to use that move tutor thing, because that's gonna fix so many like rules and restrictions. It's like, oh, I can at least like grind something to get something like a move. And yeah, I think Rabombi with dual wing beat is gonna like really do numbers in this gym. Its moves are crazy because of these rules. Yeah. And Chinchino with that ice move, that might be good too. Yeah, we're at a pretty good level, so yeah, I think... Yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream here so that way when I start the stream, I'm gonna stream again tomorrow, that it's just like, let's get right into this gym battle. But okay, thanks for everyone who watched. I will be back tomorrow.